insomnia, pain in the brain. If anyone can relate to going through this condition, say hi. And for a reason, I think my MacBook may be up again. My apology. My MacBook does get choppy. I'm that poor that I would have chopped audio and a trademark in my videos. I am embarrassed for that. So I'm sure that my viewers that normally review my live streams, I know my channel is not doing too well, and I don't really get any new people that would visit, and hopefully that y'all can actually still hear me. This has been bothering me. I am suicidal again, and it's 7:06:07 right at the moment. In the morning, and it's the 3rd of December on a Tuesday. These are two images that I wanted to share by revealing of places, well, one place that I went to and where my neighborhood is. Basically, I'm not doxing myself, of course, right? Also, I'm still like worried that someone may be living in my swamp, aka my apartment, so to speak. But I am desperate to move back. Okay, if you're thinking I'm greedy, I understand. I am afraid just to speak up because people would think that, damn, you're selfish. Why do you keep asking people money? Why can't you just get a job? Why can't you just be an adult and do things? I can't do much. The first image is the Dollar Tree that I went to. This is what it looks like during the daytime, even though I cannot look at the image directly because I had to audio record in the end of the video because it's that my MacBook is that awful. Okay, it's old. Let's do it. This is a crystal. If anyone in Phoenix is viewing this, can you type in Phoenix or Charmander if you like? Right next to it, right next to the building is the Ross that I used to rent. I haven't been there ever since, but I'll go to Dollar Tree, of course, right? And this is the place that I would go to. For anyone that has been following my diary channels for quite a while, is where I would do my diary talks and try out new foods that are really cheap. I know that many people don't enjoy Dollar Tree. That's fine, but I love this place so much. I miss basically giving me nostalgia, even though it's only been like maybe 6 months, give or take. But I'm just so desperate. And also, Duana is awful for this. Okay, I want her in jail for what she did. You don't have to believe me. Okay, that's why I'm in this position. I'm never gonna forget what she did. If anyone is curious, okay, once again, she's a CNA parent of 2. Okay, that basically refused to pay $100 a month's rent to my mother, which is how my mother had to break the lease against her will, and that she had to go to court, which of course I think that's ridiculous, and only which she didn't because we had to pack everything up, even though we only had 2 days to pack everything. Last time stuck here in my mother's apartment, right? Because that's the other apartment that my older brother Antonio and I live in. So basically, Dollar Tree is just a great place for me to visit, right? I love going for walks every night before it gets cold, okay? And I just love my neighborhood, right? Even though I don't go to Walmart because of being falsely accused of shoplifting and having social anxiety. Honestly, I think that's why I get so jealous of popular YouTubers and people that have a ton of friends, because you're not seen as a criminal and that you get killed or you go to jail, because it's like being homeless. Okay, no one cares about you. Even though my viewers will say they do care, I still feel that they don't. Maybe it's because I've been hurt so much and just being alone on this earth. I feel like I'm the only person that exists. That's prickly crud. It means bullshit. Okay, my own city's dialect. I made it up, by the way. It invented that slang of a dialect. But honestly, it feels like no one can relate to me. It's a place that I enjoy going to because I like being out in nature. I just like getting out of the house and just enjoying myself. Right? If I could actually just share that. And the other image I do want to share is basically the CVS that you see here right next to a T-Mobile. This is around my neighborhood. Okay, I forgot the name of the address of the street. I'm not giving out like exactly where I live, but I want to give people the idea. Okay, it's right next to, yes, the apartment that I lived in. I want to give out on here. You just have to look up Dollar Tree, Phoenix, Christown. Okay, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. I may put in the description. I don't know if this gets this. All right, and you would see my review where we live, right? I want out because I'm desperate, okay? I'm really desperate. I feel miserable here still. I'm doing fine now, or I might be fine, but I'm not. I'm mentally unwell. And the last thing I have to hear from people is saying, Dion, get a job. It's like you tell me, suffer. Do you want me to suffer? I'm sure you don't, okay? I'm sure you don't want to see me stab my throat. So I know I sound like I'm manipulating. Honestly, I don't want to go out that route. It's awful enough that I've been clean since the 10th of September. I was clean for 43 months. I was 1 hour away from being 44 months clean, so I had to start over. But basically, that's the CVS that me and that fake female friend of mine, Casey, used to go to, right? And she was always say that we hang out in the box, which is supposed to be like one of those like para boxes or whatever. We would do it all the time, and then I would invite her to my house. We would watch some animes at night. At the same time, I miss her, but at the same time, I don't. Maybe it's because I miss my house. I do. I miss how I was able to get out of the neighborhood. I miss this neighborhood. I miss my apartment. Honestly. I'm sure for people that say, Dan, you need to go over it. You're probably too rich to understand. Okay? Even I don't want to hear, oh, I grew up poor. Well, you're not poor anymore, I'm sure. Okay, so please keep it to yourself. But honestly, I miss this place a lot. I do. You know what? I'm trying to settle down because I'm literally am desperate. I just want to know how much this place meant to because folk may act up. Wait, Dan, actually, hold on. So basically, the address of this place, okay, of the CVS. Once again, I'm not giving out of where I live. Actually, I'm not going to be able to find it. The CVS is 3440 West Glendale Avenue, right? That's basically the street. That's basically the closest thing I can give out to where I live. And my map book suddenly glitched out again. But yeah, I want to see if anyone is new here. I hope that you at least have like a teeny bit of empathy for, and maybe give me some. I don't know. I think that sounds really needy. I'm just so desperate. Honestly, I would think every single human being that has wanting to support me just to get my apartment back, right? That's why I give the hashtag give the unswamped back because I love Shrek. And I just wanted to say that the reason why I love this apartment so much is because, one, I feel really safe in the neighborhood. Even though there were a few incidents that happened like eons ago, right? But I don't feel like I'm in like an extreme danger. Two, of how friendly the maintenance men were, right? They were so sweet to us. Like my brother and I, we had to get like certain appliances fixed. And three, even though we had to pay $1,400 a month, right before that Floridan reptile family moved in. It's a long story. If I had to repeat myself to that story, I don't mind. We then had to pay, to get our appliances fixed, right? Even though the place is not perfect, it's still my home, right? And four, I like seeing the moon at night. I don't know, that could be random. Five, I just like the scenery. Since we get to see like the street in the back and it's just a nice spot. I don't know how to explain it. To me, that is. Because I like seeing the birds are flocking throughout the sky and seeing the palm trees in the background and the sun rising up and seeing like the mountains from afar. Six, it's really quiet at night. Really quiet. I mean, yeah, there may be like some domestic violence, but I was like several years ago, like during COVID or something, right? And that really has calmed down. But other than that, I never felt any danger. Seven, I just like the path that I'll walk to Dollar Tree that you see for the first image, and then going back home. 8, I like how friendly that like my neighborhood is. And 9, my map book. Come on. Sorry about that. I hope this is still recording. I was born there. Honestly, I was with my mother when Bella, which is the mother pup, gave birth. And I don't know, I'm just upset. I just want to say, if anyone ever wants to donate, and hopefully, if anyone in Phoenix could share this, please do. I literally have my TikTok, which is my full name, Deion James Market Garf. If you want proof of that, draw on a person I mentioned, or draw on a criminal. My eyes. It would mean a lot. Honestly, I'm dead serious. I know this is probably the 4th video, but I cannot rest. I can't. And my birthday is next week. I'm going to be transforming 30. You know what? I want to say this. I might need to make this separately. As a birthday present, I want my apartment back. And of course, my mother cannot be on her name, on the boarder's name. And I can still help them pay for the apartment. And my mother, she could pay for the Wi-Fi and cable. But the thing is to be my brother's name. That's why I wanted to have $3,000, which is 2 months of rent. So that way, if we're struggling, like with food, and especially since I need to buy new clothes, well, shoes, especially because I only got 1 pair and they're kind of ripped up. And that's why, let's just say I got a dirty toe. It's not paying for anything. I just want my apartment back. Enough said.